Next, you're ready to determine how best to meet the needs of your customer. First, we'll figure out their top priorities, then we'll put this into a value proposition statement, a useful messaging tool. Make a list of the things that matter to your customer, the buyer of your product. After you have this list, put them in order of how much they matter to the customer, and be disciplined. You'll solve mainly against just the top 1 to 2 customer priorities, and that's it. This is important because a lot of decisions will involve trade-offs, and this list will help you stay focused. It's also important to consider all the different stakeholders in the equation to make sure everyone gets value. So take a look at the situation from other lenses. If the buyer is different from the end user, how is this different for the user? How are these priorities different from the things that you care about or would want to develop? Make note of the differences so you can figure out how to bridge the gaps. Ultimately, the customer priority will come first, but everyone has to get value. Next, you'll develop your value proposition. This will have a few parts: the customer, industry, the promise, and your strategy. This will be your sales message. First, your target customer, very clearly, without trying to be everything to everyone. Next, what industry category or specific segment? The promise of value. Quantify it if possible as to how much better you'll be than how customers are solving the problem now, in that one dimension that matters most to your target customer. And finally, back up that promise with what will allow you to do it. When you make a promise of your value, consider under-promising to be able to over-deliver. Customers are going to be skeptical of a new company, so this allows you to be able to delight them, while also leaving a little bit of room for potential mishaps that happen with practically every startup. Your homework is to submit your value proposition. The 4 pieces of your value proposition will include so much input from the other sections that we suggest putting some careful thought into it.